Good evening, Valparaiso. My name is Evan, and this is your 15 weather update. Looking at our weather headlines this Thursday evening, we have a winter storm watch in effect across our region. This will go into Saturday morning, and associated with that winter storm, we also have those breezy conditions, giving us a possibility of seeing some blowing snow on Friday afternoon. And looking to end the work week and into the weekend, we'll start to dry out again and hopefully see that sun. Current radar in Valparaiso and across the region, pretty quiet in our neck of the woods, but as we look south into southern plains, we see a very strong line of storms that are pretty much almost all issued of severe thunderstorm warnings, which are these bright yellow boxes, and even a tornado warning, which is that bright red box. Because of these severe storms, the Storm Prediction Center has issued a moderate risk for eastern Texas, southern Oklahoma, southwestern Arkansas, and a portion of northwest Louisiana. This is a 4 out of 5 on the severe weather outlook, so definitely something to monitor and continue to stay weather aware as we move into the early morning of Saturday. Winter weather alerts closer to home. We see those winter storm watches all the way from the Chicagoland area into Valparaiso and into southern Michigan and eventually into Lake Huron. Usually by this time, we would see those winter storm warnings start to come into effect, but there is so much variability with these accumulations that the National Weather Service of Chicago and in other regions have not even had the confidence to issue a winter storm warning, which I will explain later on. However, in the meantime, future radar, as we look into early Friday afternoon, we'll see that widespread rain overspread our region. And as we go into the evening commute and into the overnight for Friday, we see that rain turn to wet, heavy snow, just definitely giving that evening commute some commotion. And definitely if you're leaving for spring break, stay weather aware and watch those roads. And as we move out into Saturday morning, we'll see that storm system move to the northeast and we will start to dry out. Also along with this winter storm, we see those future wind gusts with widespread 20 mile an hour, mid 20 mile an hour winds, 24 miles per hour starting just tomorrow morning here in Valpo. But with the main bulk of this system moving over, we'll see widespread 30s, now 40 mile an hour winds possible for Rochester, 35 miles per hour here in Valparaiso, and tapering as we move further west. And these winds will continue to persist throughout the overnight hours of Friday night and into early Saturday morning. But by when the sun comes up, and we'll see those winds start to move off to the east. Now here's the variability of these snow totals. So this is our European model, which tends to be one of the more accurate models in this day and age. We'll see this tight snow accumulation gradient all the way from central Illinois into Valparaiso, giving us about 8 inches of snow, and into southern Michigan and giving Detroit 9.5 inches of snow. However, as we look at the NAM model, which is the North American model, another one of our trusted models here, we'll see a big shift to the northwest. You can see that gradient all the way into Chicagoland area, giving Peoria over a foot of snow, and giving more Grand Rapids and central Michigan those higher totals. And we're only going to see not even 2.5 inches of snow. So definitely something to stay weather aware and keep an eye on as we go out into the day and the morning commute on Friday. The look ahead, we're going to say just above freezing at 33 degrees with widespread clouds across our region. And tomorrow we'll see a high of 36 with that wet, heavy snow. And then looking ahead on our 7-day forecast, we'll see us dry out for the weekend on Saturday and Sunday, and a potential warm up in the mid 50s on Monday, but that does come with another chance of rain.